We start with the dashboard, which we'll only briefly cover here because we'll be talking about it later. But there's been issues with its rollout. It was meant to be out at about was it 5 o'clock yesterday? It was meant to be out.
The official statement was that it would be out to everyone by 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah.
Time.
Which turned out to be 5 p.m. for us, didn't it? And then that didn't happen. Time kept rolling. It did not come out on time. And then it finally came out like in the early hours, for different people at different times. So that was fun. And they weren't very informative with what was happening either.
Nope, they didn't tell anyone anything. Essentially, Major Nelson came out 2 hours before the supposed rollout time and said, "There's a bit of a delay. We'll tell you what's going on later." 6 hours later, we still had no word other than you'll have information this afternoon. The first thing we heard about it was, it's sorry about that. It'll start rolling out to the first set of users in a couple of hours. About 2 hours after that, it started rolling out to people. They announced that it was on its way to everyone. After that, as far as the rollout goes, or went even, it's impossible to predict who it goes out to first because it's actually not based on geography, as I didn't know.
What is it based on?
I don't know. They clearly have some kind of arbitrary list of users that went out to the first set, and Major Nelson said could be anyone. There's no specific order to this.
That's really odd.
It is.
You'd expect it to be region locked, but
either region or type of Xbox, or I don't know, internet connection or something.
No, just
there must be something to it.
There's just a list they have.
Blacklist. Yeah, and we'll talk a bit more about that later. And then we have that Android has launched a 10-cent app sale because it's celebrating 10 billion downloads. There's been 10 billion downloads on the Android marketplace, and these apps are reduced to 10 cents. Asphalt 6 HD, whatever that is. Color and Draw for Kids. Endomondo Sports Tracker Pro. Field Runners HD. Great Little War Game. Minecraft. Paper Camera. Sketchbook Mobile. Soundhound Infinity. And Switch Key X.
Those all sound like things.
Yeah. Well, if you want Minecraft in your pocket, there you go, for 10 cents.
No, I ruin my life, that would.
Well, yeah, it would take the sleeping part out of your your equation of what you do daily.
I'm going to go to sleep. I'm going to lie in bed and play Minecraft on my Xbox. Android. It'll be on Xbox next year. And then my life will be fucked.
Then we have that Patty Jenkins has left Thor 2. I think that was the director.
Right.
Yes, as filmmaker Patty Jenkins. Yeah, many people have left Thor 2 even before it's been made, and it's set for release on July 26th, 2013. So
it'll probably get canned.
Yeah, I don't know if they can get someone to actually say I'm going to stick around. Like, the thing is, they've said it's because of creative differences, but just make the damn film. There's a script and there's like actors.
But is it a good script?
Yeah, I suppose that's what creative differences means. It's like no comment, but for theatrical stuff. And now, Cafe Press are selling merchandise with your Xbox Live avatar on it, which is interesting.
No.
You can get T-shirts and drink bottles, other goodies. Looks like stupid gimmicky stuff, and you can have it with your avatar on it for some reason. Don't know.
No.
Why. When our avatars change so often when we get new shit, then what's the point? It seems a bit odd. And you can choose the pose, and yeah. I wonder how much they're charging for the premium of that.
No, that's a stupid idea. Because that's basically saying, "Hey world, I have an Xbox. Look at me. This is how I portray myself on the internet."
Yeah.
What? I look nothing
Please
like
treat
my
me the
avatar.
same.
Yeah, I know.
And we have some Grand Theft Auto news in the form of Grand Theft Auto 3 being priced for iOS
Oh yeah, I saw this.
and in future on Android as well, I believe.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
on Thursday actually. Yeah,
That's kind of cool.
it will be December the 15th. It'll be $5, so about £3 or something.
It's not bad.
And the screenshots look pretty good for it actually.
Yeah. The only issue I'd have with that is because it's quite a graphics intensive game for a tablet or a phone. It is going to destroy your battery life.
Well, yeah. I'm tempted to get it though, and then I would keep it plugged into my power source while I was playing it.
See, that's why I do it. Whenever I'm playing a heavy a game that's intensive on the battery, I'll just plug it in and play.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of compatible hardware, they've got like on PC games, they've got a list of devices that it would work on.
Yeah.
So it's not going to work on every Android device.
No, it'll only work on the high end ones probably.
Yeah, you've got like HTC Resound, LG Optimus, Motorola Atrix, Motorola Droid X2.
It would not work on my phone.
The Photon and the Galaxy R, and that's about it, really. And then on the iPhones, it'll only work on iPhone 4 and 4S.
Yeah.
So yeah, I might check that out. Then we have Alan Wake news. It's been confirmed that the Xbox Live Arcade edition of Alan Wake is not Alan Wake 2.
I have an issue with this story.
Why?
Didn't we get told this like 3 months ago?
I don't know. I thought this was current because it came out like yesterday.
No, I'm not citing I'm not saying you're the issue. I'm saying that the entire industry's picked up on this one, and I'm just like, no, they confirmed that this wasn't Alan Wake 2 a long time ago. That or I've been seeing the future.
Well, you do acid. Yeah. There's the original story part of the article, which has stuff that says saying how the upcoming downloadable installment of Alan Wake may be bigger than previously thought, and that kind of led people into thinking it might be in like the actual Alan Wake 2.
Yeah, it's called Alan Wake Night Springs for a start.
Yeah. They confirmed that if we'd intended it to be Alan Wake 2, we would have named it that.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah. And then we have the 24 movie is starting to shoot in 2012. That's the Keith Sutherland 24 series being made into a film. That should be weird.
Well, it should be terrible.
Well, the film be broken up into 24 hours. If it's like a 3-hour film and you've got like I don't know, 4 hours in each hour or something.
It's actually like a full 24-hour film. It's sped up.
Oh, sped up. Or you just have to sit in the cinema for like 24 hours.
Oh, that would hurt.
Each person gets like a remote, and you can fast forward bits if you get really bored. And you've got like an on-site kind of concierge and like, well, not concierge. That's not the right word at all. Like person that helps you, butler. I don't know. Yeah, everyone gets concierge. A butler. Basically. No, because concierge is more towards finding you places to go and like knowing the local area and stuff like that. So, but yeah, Epic are to reveal a new game at the VGAs, which they say is entirely fresh and a new experience.
That's hard nowadays to get a fresh, new experience game.
Yeah, entirely fresh. Well,
unless it's going to be like a sex game for the Kinect.
I think it's in context of Epic being...
Epic sex?
They've made Gears of War for quite a while, and they've been invested in that and putting lots of manpower into it. And made a great series. So it's a fresh new look for them. And,
look of sex.
We'll see what that does.
We'll see sex.
Yeah. Speaking of sex, there is a PS3 porn app.
Oh, what?
PlayStation
yeah.
PlayStation 3 has a porn app.
Really?
Yeah. The article I've clicked on now is only a video, so that's loading up with an advert for LA Noire. And I can't really tell you anything about it, but it's strange that
Do you reckon that'll come to the Xbox now?
probably not. I don't know. The Japanese would probably do that more likely than conservative Americans.
Yeah, them and their damn tentacle porn.
But yeah, that's an odd thing. And then to
So is
end,
tentacle porn. I like porn.
you like everything.
Well,
And then to end the entertainment and gaming news, we have a remake of Starship Troopers in the pipelines. I absolutely love that film.
is that the first? There's a couple of films on there.
Well, there's 3 films. The first one is awesome.
I love the first one.
Second one is god awful terrible, and the third one is just about okay.
The third one is almost a parody of the first one.
Oh, right.
Yeah, which
Which
is a parody of itself anyway.
It goes super into the you have those clips in the first one between scenes.
Yeah, like the film.
Would you like to know more? And just telling about the backstory, well, the universe, explaining that kind of die-hard patriotism thing.
Yeah.
And that's basically what the third one goes into, except there's a religious tone running through it.
Yeah, well, I kind of like that
religion.
part of that story, because that in the future they created within Starship Troopers, religion is basically seen as stupid and pointless, because it's all about survival. It's about military strength. It's about being patriotic. But then in the third one, they find a way to say God is on our side. And then they end it with everyone now being allowed to believe in God because God is on our side. It makes us more righteous, and I don't know. It's kind of odd, but yeah. The producer Neil Moritz, who's behind like the Fast and Furious and I Am Legend, is the one that's mainly behind this, and he's hired the writers from Thor and X-Men First Class.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, and it says on the end of this, and I agree with this. Not much else is known about the project, but as long as Neil Patrick Harris makes a cameo, I think we're all in the clear. And then I agree. He needs to make a cameo, or at least be in it properly. That would be good. Yes.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Because Neil Patrick Harris is awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, tech news, Ben. Unless
news.
you have anything gaming or entertainment related, Dave.
I may do, but I've just officially creeped myself the fuck out.
Oh,
What have
okay.
you done?
Oh, God, no.
Should we talk about that at story time?
I like the fact that me and Dan are now going to be talking in the background. We're just going to hear like David screaming.
What have I done?
I can't do the tech news until I know what the hell have you done.
No, you don't.
I do.
No.
You've seen yourself naked for the first time, haven't you?
You know what? Okay, I'll.
Should we save it for story time?
I don't think I even want to link you to this.
Oh, okay. I want to see this.
No. I'm giving you fair warning.
Yeah, you can give us fair warning. I still want to see this. I've just noticed. Why have you sent a link saying manbabies.com?
You know what? In comparison, that's fucking tame.
Oh, is it?
Dan, I'll link you by Facebook, but I almost suggest you never click this link.
David is typing. I'm going to read this.
I'm not joking. I genuinely think you should never click that link.
Does it involve feces or rape?
I'm already clicking it.
I've warned you all.
Should I look through my fingers like I did for Two Girls, One Cup?
No.
I don't know what I'm meant to be looking for. There's too much writing at the moment.
Paedophile reviews film.
Yeah.
Oh, I've just seen that. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. This is a forum talking about a website.
Right.
It's got a focus on film starring boy actors.
Right.
Yeah. I think
Shall we all?
there's a saying where you say, "I think I found the end of the internet."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've hit it. I think I've officially. I'm done with the internet.
Are we on a blacklist now? Have you
I
put us on
think
a blacklist?
I think I am.
Have you gone to the actual?
It doesn't load.
Oh, it's been taken down then.
No. More worryingly, it's access forbidden.
Oh, so it's password thing? Oh no.
Yeah,
That's
no,
worrying.
but these dudes have gone through and they found it even creepier one. And there's another one which is a website, and it's basically a guy. He's listed every single film where you can find a small boy tied up.
Oh, nice.
Um,
Just, I need a shower.
Well, how about you go have a shower and we'll continue with the news.
Okay. Oh.
yeah. Okay. Tech news. Go.
Good start to the tech news. Anyway,
Yeah.
yes, tech news. And this week, in fact, I couldn't find any interesting Apple news to talk about, so we're just going to get straight on with Google and Android and stuff. After I've nearly died. Anyway.
Oh,
and the Android market has hit 10 billion total downloads. Google say that it's
I
now.
said that.
Huh? Did you?
Yeah.
I
You
might
went-
not
you
have
went
been
her.
here. Yeah.
God.
Anyway, tough. I'm repeating it now. It's my bit now. You're not going to take this away from me. Google says that it's now seeing 1 billion apps installed every 30 days. So a billion a month. That's quite impressive, really, I think. But then again, there's a lot of Android users, so, you know.
And a lot of them are free. So.
Yeah, well, there's a lot. I mean, I don't know what that's like in comparison to the iPhone with the App Store on there.
Yeah, you get free versions of a lot of apps, but
Yeah.
I think most people tend to buy the
Paid
apps
ones.
on Apple. Yeah.
Yeah. Right, okay. Anyway, Google Plus are to take on Foursquare with upcoming check-in offer feature. If anyone's not very familiar with Foursquare, basically it's an app that you get on your phone, and every time you go into a place, every time you go into a place, you say you're checking into this place, and if that shop then or store or wherever you are are linked up with Foursquare, you can get special offers for checking in, and they have like a mayor system where if you're the mayor for the day in Weatherspoons, you go into the Weatherspoons and you can get 10% off all your food and drinks, which I quite like that idea, and I do try to make sure I'm the mayor for that. Because
I'm the mayor for the day.
That's the most depressing title. I'm the mayor of Weatherspoons. I am the king of all these alcoholics.
But does that mean I'm the king of you then?
Fuck you.
if he's in there, yeah. Anyone who's in there is under your.
Yeah.
Classy alcoholic. I drink at home.
Yeah, I'm sure that's the definition.
You can imagine the forever alone face now,
Or forever drunk.
or forever drunk, yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, but Google Plus are taking on Foursquare with that. And to be fair, although I like Foursquare, I like Google in general, so I just like the fact that they're bringing everything together. But anyway, right, we have the Amazon Kindle Fire has a UK launch date of January 2012, and that's it. Which I'm really looking forward to. I don't know about anyone else, but I'm a massive tablet fan, and the only thing that's put me off buying a tablet is if you spend anything less than £350, you're not going to get a tablet that can perform. The Kindle Fire, you know, it's great for a budget. It's £160 or less, I think. It might only be 130 here, and it works just as well as buying a £500 tablet. And I like it. I've seen it. I've seen how it works. I'm really looking forward to that. That's a big thing for me. Acer are looking to bring out a quad-core tablet for 2012. This is using the new Tegra 3 chips, which are made by NVIDIA. And if they go ahead, then, as you can imagine, the dual-core processors at the moment will be seriously outdated very quickly. That's the one thing at this moment in time I'm not overly keen with smartphones and tablets is because the technology is going so fast. You buy a dual core phone, and next year, not 6 months down the line, you're going to get quad-core phones, and you're suddenly outdated by a massive amount. And I know that's the way the market works at the moment, but I'll be happier when you've got all the good technology out, and then it slows down, because then what it does then is when the market slows down and the technology slows down, at least then it gives a chance for the market to start coming down in price, if you see what I mean.
I guess, but I mean, like, it creates the new products coming out creates a premium, whereas the older products become cheaper or more accessible to more people. I mean, if you bought a phone that is now up to date, then it's doing what you wanted it to do. It's just not going to have the extra power that some other devices have that you don't need anyway. So
Yeah, but either way, it's just when this technology boom does start slowing down, at least, and I obviously, it needs to keep, you need new technology to come out, but you don't. But I don't know. It's just kind of like, if you think about it, within a year, your phone is normally it could be at least 2 generations old, and
yeah,
at least with let's say a computer, now the technology's got to the point where it's good, but you can build a computer and you won't have to worry about upgrading anything for about 3 years. You can't do that with phones at the moment, you know?
well,
Uh,
depending on how I don't know,
how you
if you want
use
to
the
be
phone.
completely up to date on a computer, then you will have to do it all the time.
Yeah, but the difference is you don't have to, in the sense that you can run everything very smoothly all the time, and a very high standard with, building one now of a price.
Mm.
But you won't have to, and it will keep running things smoothly. You won't notice the age. No, the age won't kick in until about 4 years, 5 years down the line. At the moment, phones, for instance, if you have a phone from last year, a lot of apps on the Android market won't work for those phones now. And
Mm.
do you see what I
Yeah,
mean?
same with iPhone as well.
Yeah,
Like a lot of new ones are, well, they're not only for iPhone 4, but the higher res, the higher
yeah.
running power is on iPhone 4 upwards.
Yeah, do you see what I mean? So when the technology slows down, so you're not going to get a massive upgrade like a quad core processor. Let's say that from a dual core to a quad core is like 2 years. So at least you've got 2 years. I know there's going to be little tweaks that come out, but that phone that you've got that's a dual core will last much longer. And do
Yeah,
you see what I mean? It's
like
just
substantial hardware changes rather than like little tweaks.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'll be happy when these things slow down, because the prices of things and the life and the value of these things will last longer as well. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, the Galaxy Nexus is now officially bug-free and in the UK on Vodafone, um, which makes me sad because it was coming to Orange and I've heard no news about it. So
I imagine it will do as well.
it will. I'm hoping it does before the end of this year, because that's when I can upgrade my phone.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, Fujitsu and Fujitsu's Android phone is they're bringing out a new phone. It's been quite popular over in like China and Japan and Korea. They're looking to bring it out now in America and Europe and that. It's only 6.7 millimeters thick, waterproof, and it's got a 4-inch new AMOLED display. So, and because
Cool.
it's Fujitsu, I'm assuming it's going to have a very good camera on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll have to see. A lot of these Japanese companies are now getting a whiff of the sales that you can get over in the US and here in Europe. So let's just hope that continues, because the more Japanese stuff we get, obviously and Korean stuff, it's kind of just I just like all that stuff. Anyway, this has nothing to do with tech whatsoever, but it's a bit of news I have to put in for any motorcycle fans or any motorcyclists out there. They've made official Star Wars Stormtrooper leather motorcycle suits, where like the whole suit of a Stormtrooper, you can get that. The only difference is it's leather. The helmet looks exactly the same and everything. It looks absolutely amazing. And you could stand next to somebody in a proper Stormtrooper suit and you wouldn't tell. They've got the white Stormtrooper and they've got the black Stormtrooper, who the ones who fly the fighters and that. Yeah, so that's it for the news. But yeah, so I'm going to be buying that when it comes out.
Cool.
Yes.
So you're going to be a stormtrooper with
Like,
yeah,
yes.
and like you could like put some things on the side of your bike to make it look like a hover bike or something.
Hell yes. You've just given me an amazing idea.
And yeah, and then you'll have your Kindle thing, your
Yes.
Fire, whatever it is, and
Yeah.
and your Nexus, and you'll just be chilling with cool things.
They see me rolling.
Yeah.
They hate it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anything to add, Dave, on tech news? Or are you dead from what you've seen?
I think he's
No,
still
sorry,
there.
I just crawled inside the internet for like 10 minutes.
And then you crawled within yourself to protect yourself.
No, I found another thread that was less disturbing but more weird.
Right. Nice.
But anything tech related?
No, not really. But so, I should explain. I was reading another thread, and they got into the topic of deep web or the invisible web, which is basically the parts of the internet that you either have to have specific mechanisms to access or like use. Hang on.
Ooh,
Hello?
disappeared. Everyone's disappearing today.
Have we lost Dave? Is he out of the call?
No, he's still there. He's just
Just
disappeared.
muted or might have pulled his mic out or something.
He could have. Everyone's leaving today. Wednesdays obviously aren't a good day to record.
Apparently not.
They're the days that everyone's.
Well, it's a good day to get an impromptu guest, but not to keep everyone there.
Can we just throw insult at him while he's away?
I think we should. Yeah.
Make it interesting.
Yeah.
So what was this thing I heard about David being a paedophile?
Well, you know, he posted on that website he talked about, and you know, his favourite film.
I can't hear you. Shut up.
Is... We thought you could.
It's
That
so
was
good,
the
my mum.
moment.
Thanks.
Oh, okay. I didn't know your mum would be in there.
Yeah, no, I just arbitrarily turned off my microphone.
Thought you'd pulled it out or something.
No, I just muted it by Skype.
Ooh. Just before we start,
And some
completely
monkeys.
forgot. Yes, some monkeys.